Welcome back, guys, to Scarlet Nexus, where last episode, Kasane arrived at OSF HQ to witness Kagero having assassinated Chief Sumeragi, with Yuito's father dying as Kasane picked up the blade, threatening him to get answers as Yuito arrived to see her holding the murder weapon, the battle ensuing in which Kasane resolved to kill Yuito, activated Brain Field in order to do the job, before retreating with the distraction of Karen's rebellious declaration. Standby Phase 5 then began with gifting and bonding underway yet again, heading to Masubi's with Kagero to talk about Naomi, as we now continue mingling. Team Bond level 2's been reached. Where's the mission break photo? I say, don't tell me I'm dumb. I can't see anything! That's our mission break, is it? Arashi! Alright then. Next Bond. I guess we'll choose someone from over here. Luka about Carmen? Or literally Hanabi going, so why are you trying to kill Yuito? Kasane, can you come to Masubi's? So much happened and I was hoping we could talk about it. I hope you'll reply. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's talk at Masubi's. There are things I want to say to you too. I'll go to Masubi's now.
Oh, Kasane. How are you?
I'm fine. You look alright too.
I'm sorry. I'm actually not alright. I can't just pretend like nothing happened. I hope we can talk about what's going on. I can't stand being your enemy.
I think it's unfortunate too.
I don't want to fight you. We finally became friends. So why do we have to fight?
As long as you're with Yuito, I'll fight you. There is something I have to do.
That's crazy.
If you don't want to fight, why don't you come with me?
What? What are you saying?
I have to achieve my goal no matter what. So I need fighters. I need you, Hanabi.
Are you telling me to make Yuito my enemy? I could never do that.
If it's hard for sentimental reasons, then you can just give me information. Like where he is or where he's going.
Hey, don't insult me. I would never betray him.
I guess negotiations have broken down. Why are you so angry though?
Of course I'm angry. Yuito and I grew up together, and he's my friend. He never gives up on his ideals, no matter how hard things are. I know he's worried, and I know it must be hard for him to have to fight you. That's why I have to stand by his side. But you want me to betray him.
All you talk about is Yuito. Why do you care about him so much?
You were the one who started it.
I think we should decide who and why we fight for ourselves. Not because of someone else's feelings. Maybe you let other people inform your opinions because you're emotionally immature.
What? How can you say that? I've had enough. Going home.
Hanabi? Maybe I said too much. I failed. I don't get it, though. I wanted to know what she thought, but all she talked about was Yuito. She's intense when she talks about him. She looked just like Naomi. Wait, Naomi had a thing for Yuito. Does this mean Hanabi likes him too? If that's true, then I really did mess up.
Yuito didn't try to straight up recruit anyone. Kasane has no shame. Join me, and we will kill Yuito together. You can stab him all you like. What? Okay then. Meanwhile, in other things are going on around the place. Let's warp to Seiran and see if there's any quests that I'm not going to do there. Yeah! Come on, just help me kill your childhood friend that you have a massive crush on. What's the big deal, yeah? Seiran is our capital now. So this is officially our digs, our place. There is 3 quests available at this point. So let's pick them up. I've been fighting others for almost 50 years, but lately I've been starting to feel my strength decline. The other day, some fast others outpaced me and I couldn't beat them. 10 years ago, it would have been a breeze. This is embarrassing, but could you get them for me? I think you can win if you handle their speed. Innocent rabbit hug 4 times 1. Sorry, my lack of strength led to this. Incredible speed. So I'm guessing that's the Bandu Pendus. Or it's one of the Pendus.
I read about your family, Kasane. You lost your parents to others. Then the Randalls adopted you. It must have been hard for you. It's all right if you want to call me Mom. Go ahead. Thank you, Kyoka, but I'm okay.
Not at all weirdly inappropriate. Hey, if you have some, could you give me some recovery jelly? My friend is in the OSF, but he was wounded badly fighting the sewer incident. He's in the hospital now. I want to bring something helpful when I go visit him, so please. Really, thanks. What do you want, Meds guy? I mean, we've probably done the quest after all. But we did another one. It was 1 max jelly. So I got electric-proof barrier for that. Incredible speed is to get the 2 Pendus. Of course, we literally just had them. Is Kyoka bent over, like, not being, like, a little bit winded by our run? Do you want to call Kyoka Mum, do you? By the way, when I said dating simulators, I did not mean games like Persona or Fire Emblem or Mass Effect. I mean actual dating simulators. That's the entire purpose of the game. Not that there's a relationship kind of option and tree.
There's a resource reading near here. You should check it out.
A proper dating sim. Because I don't think I've ever played one. To be honest, I'm not really interested in choose your own romances, and I've expressed that many times on Let's Plays, gameplays, etc. When it's in a game, I'm just, I'd prefer a written, directed, one-to-one romance. At all times. That's meant to be canon. So I mean an actual dating sim, where that's the objective, and that's what you set out to do from the start. Other quest! The hard shells of root types are hard to break. I'm confident in my power, but brute forcing things simply wears you down. Got any good ideas? If one person's power isn't enough, it might be a good idea to try borrowing someone else's. A pronghorn 94. What do you think of something? Try it out for me. A barrage attack. So that mission is 2 rat ruts with combo visions with Kyoka, specifically combo visions. I'm pretty sure we had that quest for rat ruts. Kunat Highway is the place we went, yeah. Pretty much, that's exactly where we went. So that's all the quests picked up here. Let's head out on our next bonding. But you spent so many hours trying to get Dimitri to love you? Yeah, I've just trivialized it by saying Fire Emblem doesn't count. Let's go speak to Luka. You may be shocked by my sudden message, but I would like to ask you about Karen Travers. We are both fighting on different fronts now, but I was hoping you would meet me in Mitsubi's. I await your reply. Tell me more, Luka. I think you would probably know more about Karen than I do, Luka, but if you want to meet, I don't mind. Let's meet now. Also, let's forget our current situations. We'll just talk. Nothing will be accomplished if we worry about who's on what side. As I say, join me, and we will rule the galaxy together.
Thank you for coming today.
There's no need for pleasantries. What do you need from me? So, what things about Kara did you want to ask me?
I wanted to ask you how you see my brother.
Why me? There are a lot of other people who have met him.
You might not like hearing this, but I think the two of you are a bit similar.
Similar? You're not talking about our appearance.
No, not that. So what do you think of my brother?
Well, I'm not really that close to him, and it's not like we've talked a lot. I'd like to hear what you have to say about him first. I'm interested in learning what kind of person Karen is.
All right. Well, he seems like a very straightforward person to me.
Straightforward? I've never felt that way about him.
I'm sure there would be a lot of people who would agree with you. Also, I don't necessarily mean it in a good way. He's overly candid, pushing forward without considering anybody else. That's the kind of person he is.
I kind of understand what you're saying. Okay, let me share my impression of him. I recognize Karen's skills, but I think he's condescending, oppressive, and does whatever he wants. Personally, I'm fine that he acts that way, but I don't understand how someone like that can still be popular.
That's a harsh way to put it. I knew you were like him.
How so?
You're both candid. And you also don't compromise with the path you choose to take.
I would never cause an uprising or incite others to get involved.
Maybe not, but people come to you nonetheless. I think that those with a strong will naturally draw other people to them. That can make people like me, who tend to hide in the shadows, a little jealous.
I'm not sure about that. I don't feel like I draw other people to me like Karin does. I think these straightforward people you talk about often create more discord than not. I'm constantly butting heads with people. I feel like it'd be easier if I were more well-mannered like you.
It's not easier. We all have problems.
That might be true, but you always seem so calm and collected. It's almost hard to believe you're his younger brother. You seem like someone who has everything figured out.
Do I? Anyway, let's call it a day. I'm glad I could talk to you.
Is that all you wanted to talk about? I don't feel like I said much.
No, this has been a very worthwhile conversation for me. Thank you.
I wonder if Kalin will always be the topic of conversation when we chat. You are also from a two-child family, Kasane. It is only my brother and I, so that is a small thing we have in common. Well, Naomi and my brother are certainly different types. She seemed to care for her sister very much. My brother does care about me in his own way. Does he? I thought I saw Karin attack you before it was like it was nothing. That's a pretty strange way to show affection. Well, I suppose there are many kinds of brothers and sisters. I mean, he didn't straight up kill him, he just chucked him away. He didn't swing his weapon at him. What happens if I stand in front of him? No animation to stop that happening then. A flurry of activity is continuing around areas near the OSF headquarters and government facilities. While still unconfirmed, we have also received information that something may have happened to Chairman Joe Sumeragi. The people of Suo are concerned with the safety of the chairman, who has garnered popularity far and wide.
Should I talk to Shiden?
I mean, yes, that's what we're gonna do. And then for this is how we'd end up going back to Suo. Bonding time, Shiden.
Damn it!
Shiden? What are you doing?
Kasane, I'm not doing anything.
If you're trying to hide it, why don't you go somewhere people can't see? It's hard to ignore what you're doing to that doll.
What? How long have you been watching?
A while. What's the point of this?
I don't need to be bossed around by you.
This is just small talk. We're teammates. Don't teammates talk like this?
Small talk? Okay, fine. This is called Baki.
I know that. Naomi liked it too.
My parents pushed it on me because it's popular. It's completely not my taste.
Then why do you have it?
It's your fault.
Huh?
Because I lost to you one-on-one. My parents are trying to cheer me up.
You told your family you lost?
Of course not. When I didn't reply for a while, they probably figured out what happened. They've been messaging me non-stop ever since. They even sent me this doll. They probably think I like it. But that's just added pressure. That's why I don't want to reply. And just looking at the message notifications ticks me.
So you were taking it out on the doll?
Yeah? You got a problem with that?
I think that's better than taking it out on the people around you.
Oh. So you weren't making fun of me? Ah.
What was that sound?
How are you doing? We haven't heard from you, so we've been worried. Your mother and father are always on your side. Your mother knows just how strong you are, little Shiden. Do your best and don't lose. I can't wait to hear from you. See you soon.
Did you see that?
I'm sorry, but I did. She's a good mom.
These are the types of messages she keeps sending me. I'm a grown man now, but she keeps treating me like a kid.
You actually messaged through the terminal?
They pushed it on me. I mean, we can directly receive transmissions through the brain, but they want to go through all this trouble.
I don't understand why you're so resistant. You don't like being encouraged by your family?
I'm grateful, but sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you try. There's some things you just can't accomplish no matter how much they expect you to. So when they keep telling me to do my best, it feels like they're blaming my inadequacy.
You're so immature.
What did you say?
Ever since I was adopted into the Randall family, I've never received a single word of encouragement from my parents. I don't mean to compare our lives, and I can't say who's better off. But from where I stand, you're loved and truly blessed. I would even say I'm jealous.
I'm sorry for saying all those things without thinking about your situation. Still, my family's encouragement stresses me out. My parents will praise me no matter how spectacularly I fail. That's no way to measure my abilities. I need to be acknowledged by an objective third party if I'm going to improve.
You're not satisfied being loved by your family? I don't understand why you work so hard just to be acknowledged.
Of course you don't. You're the one who won, so I'm just inferior. I trained so hard for years, and it resulted in a pathetic loss to a rookie. I know you must be laughing at me behind my back.
I'm not. I just don't understand why you need the approval of others. If you explain it to me, I'll try my best to understand.
You want to understand?
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm busy. I'm not obligated to explain anything to you.
He has a lot on his mind. I'll need to talk to him more if I'm going to understand him. I had no idea communicating with people was so hard.
She must have been incredibly sheltered. Get that machine out of the way, but then we know her circumstances. Get that machine out of the way? Sure, Arashi's machine is in the way. I told her, but she won't do anything, so you move it. Why don't you move it yourself? Delicate machinery and I don't mix. Electrokinesis users like me can short-circuit machines if we don't control our power well. Well, that kind of stuff only happened when I was a kid. I just don't want to deal with it if it breaks. Fine, I'll do it myself. I don't want you to think I can't control myself. Okay, then. And that should be everything for this standby phase. Time to move into the next one, right? Hello, what? Could it be the disease from before? Seiran? Yes, I know. You said that. Is that an actual thing? Well, I guess we'll find out where the phases go, because I've got to get integrated with Seiran now, I imagine. So let's figure out what on earth happens next. Oh yeah, we didn't gift you, did we? Sorry, have a duster. This appliance consists of a strip of cloth or vinyl on the end of a stick. It can clean dust from furniture by using static electricity. Gentle use of the duster is more efficient than swinging it rapidly, spreading dust around. Sorry, I should have gifted you this duster. Get cleaning. This cleans so much dust when I use it. I mean, I was just holding it. Yeah, sure. Yay!
Let's get one thing straight. You're not the one leading this platoon. If anything, I'm letting you lead us. Don't forget that.
So it sounds like I am the one leading the platoon.
I'm just saying, don't be smug. Don't let it go to your head.
Sure, Shiden. We've now got combo 5 added in. That should be on 4 as well, though, shouldn't it? I don't even know. Increases SS recovery speed on top of it. We also have his combo vision. And we got a cork board as a present from Shiden. Thank you.
I feel like I've learned a little more about you. However annoying that may be.
I don't know what you mean by annoying, but it's good that we understand each other better.
A little bit. But level 3 is reached. And that's all we really needed to know, wasn't it? Right, Kakuro, think over the things you've done that's made things even more irritating in the future as we start our next phase.
I think I'm tired. I should rest. That should be enough rest. First, I want to know where my sister is. I wonder if Karin is in Seiran.
So Naomi is in Other and in Seiran. I think I got the gist of everything that's been going on based on what Major General Karin said.
I'm not doubting it, but people actually changing into others?
None of you saw it happen, so I'm sure it's hard to believe. But it's the truth. My sister was turned into another. I will help my sister. That's why I'm with Seiran.
Are you feeling all right, Kasane? The brain field was a big strain on you.
It was horrible, but I'm fine. There weren't really any after effects. I was very emotional. I think that's why I wasn't able to use it very well.
That's what happens when you go off by yourself. You're lucky we got to you.
It's a skill used in the OSF, but getting yourself all whacked every time you use it is probably not good.
It's all about how you use it. It's a double-edged sword that can cost you your life. That's what strength is.
Yes, that's true. Just don't use it too much, okay, Kasane?
Yes, I'll be careful.
Hey guys, got a minute?
Oh, Haruka. Since you're sending messages, does that mean you're in Seiran?
Yes, I wasn't invited by Major General Karin, but I felt like I could do something in Seiran. So, I put in a request to be your platoon operator.
Our platoon? We've been reorganized?
Yeah, that's why I contacted you. Seiran has created the Seiran OSF with Major General Karin in charge. I guess it's about half the size of the old OSF.
So Hef really did come to Seiran. I'm guessing things are going to get pretty rough now in Suo.
Kasane, Kyoka, Arashi, Shiden, Kagero, you five were placed into 1st Platoon. The commander is Kasane. Good luck. Looks like 1st Platoon already has a mission. First, you need to go see Major General Karin and get your orders directly. The location is Seiran OSF headquarters. That's our HQ from now on.
I guess we're already pawns in their game. Oh well, here we go.
It feels like a platoon full of troublemakers. Maybe Karin thought we'd be easier to handle this way.
I'm glad we're all together. We can still use the hideout as well.
Good thing Karin summoned us. Let's go to Seiran OSF HQ right away.
Phase 6, to get back what's important, begins.
You're here.
Yes, it's just like you said. We were able to get here without any issues.
Could you at least face people when talking to them? You haven't changed since you were a child. Oh my, that's awfully courteous of you, Karin. I'm pretty surprised you would trust us so soon after our exile.
I never said I trusted you, and I don't care if you don't trust me either. However, it's clear that we both want the same thing. Besides, Kasane is a hero to Seiran for assassinating Chairman Sumeragi.
That's...
Do you have a problem with being a hero?
I'm not interested in being anybody's hero, but I suppose Seiran is looking to use that to their advantage.
Good, you're smart. Having you be a hero will help us tremendously in Seiran.
What are you asking me to do?
Look at this.
This must be the area around Kunad Highway. Wait, the sky.
We saw that in the future.
Whoa there. I'm not sure you should be sharing that. Wouldn't want anybody here thinking you've got loose lips. Shut up! I know, it just slipped out!
Everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. Shiden just got a little freaked out by such an unbelievable sight.
Huh?
Oh, are you still freaking out?
Yeah, just a little freaked out.
It seems small. The Kunad gate we saw in the future was much bigger. Probably just needs time. So this is going to expand and destroy the world.
Well, I can't say for sure just from this video. The data seems to show that there is some gravitational anomaly.
Exactly. They were able to confirm an extremely localized gravitational anomaly above the Kunad Highway. We've named this phenomenon the Kunad Gate and decided to send experts to see if we can get more information on it.
The Kunad Gate. Everything starts there.
And that's where you all come in. Your mission is to escort the investigation team there with me. You'll be working as members of the OSF for Seiran. Your duties won't be any different from before.
That's fine, but how is Naomi? My answer will depend on...
We can talk about that after we escort the investigation team. We need to show Seiran that you're all useful and ready to support the cause.
So that's how you play your politics, Major General Karen.
It's trivial, but we need to at least do the bare minimum.
That doesn't sound like something a person who just started a rebellion would say. You okay with that?
Yes. I'm not happy about it, but I'll play along for now.
A new mission. Back to Kunad Highway. Interesting.
We shouldn't tell Karen we went to the future. We can't trust him.
You were right to share information with me. As I expected, someone almost screwed it up. I already apologized for that. Let it go already.
Never! Scar gotta have good gear yet. I'm sure he's still got his weapon on, to be honest. Seems like a lot of people keep losing their third bit of weaponry, which is kind of interesting, isn't it? They just keep losing their third one. To be honest, I think Power Enhancer, like, the best one I can get would be good. So maybe I can buy a better Power Enhancer at this point. I'll put that in for you at the moment. That bond assist is the thing that's important for me. More bonds all the time, thank you very much. Enemies?
I have to finish this mission fast and ask Karen about Naomi. Hang on, Naomi.
There's no baddies. They get sucked up into the Kunad Gate?
How frightening. Is it drawing in everything around it?
I wonder what would happen if you get sucked inside. Oh, I know. Hey, Shiden, stick your finger inside it.
Stick your own head inside it.
Okay, you guys are hilarious, but don't go near the gate even as a joke. Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
This almost feels like the power of the red strings. The same gravitational powers Yuito and I both share. If I'm to believe in this feeling, then future Yuito is right.
But when you used your time travel power, it didn't disappear because my power resonated with yours. Not only that, every time I used my power, the gate would warp and suck in the surrounding space.
Should I tell Karen that Yuito is somehow causing this? But I don't have any evidence to back it up.
Kasane,
Yes?
did you jump into the future?
What are you talking about?
Feigning ignorance isn't going to work. It's clear you knew about the Kunad Gate.
No, this is the first I'm seeing it.
Don't waste my time. What happened in the future? Answer me.
He isn't just assuming, he's almost sure of it. Then there's no point in trying to hide it. I should try to find out what I can from him. I met you as the world was about to end.
Did you know it was me right away?
What? Yes, you looked like you do now. Now that I think about it, Yuito had aged, but Karen looked exactly the same. Did he just not age, or could it be something else?
What did future me say?
You told me that if I had gone to the future earlier, you could have found a cure to metamorphosis.
I see.
What do you know, Karin? If you know how to cure metamorphosis, then you can save Naomi.
Seiran has labs that are conducting research on others. For now, that's really all I can tell you.
And that's where Naomi is?
Yes, she's being held there.
Where is the lab?
I can't tell you. It's highly classified research and only authorized personnel are allowed in the facility.
So I'm not authorized? If you won't tell me.
My deepest apologies for interrupting, but apparently they've finished working on the probe. We're ready to leave.
Understood. And with that, your mission comes to a close. Feel free to do whatever you want until I contact you again.
Wait, Karin! Arashi, why did you stop me?
You lose all perspective when it comes to Naomi. Maybe that's why I just can't ignore you. Anyway, I know you want to go to that lab, so you'd be smart not to rock the boat here.
What do you mean?
If you want to act without the higher-ups' consent, then at least pretend that you're an obedient soldier.
You're going to help me look for Naomi?
Isn't it obvious? I do consider you a friend, after all. Besides, I am concerned about Naomi. The other research sounds interesting as well.
Okay. I feel better knowing that I have your help.
Let's gather any info we can on this lab. In any case, we should stop by the hideout.
Let's go.